Yo, what's going on, friends? You ever wonder what the most boring part of DBD is? And no, I'm not talking about perks, I'm not talking about camping, tunneling, survivors, killers, loadouts, maps. No, 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 no. Talking about this thing right here. Well, I should say these things. Yeah, blood points. Now, you might be wondering, why are blood points the most what are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about spending them, okay? I will, however, give you a really cool tip on how to spend blood points faster, and it'll probably save you about anywhere between 20 and 30% of your time spending blood points through your entirety and your life of DBD, okay? But before we go into that tip, I want to give you a little bit of background as to why I think this is so boring and how this has changed. And honestly, if you're just here for the tip, you can click on the timestamp down below. There's chapters, so you can just skip right to the good stuff. So first of all, if some of you have been playing DBD for quite a while, you'll notice that they increased the blood point cap from 1 to 2 million. You now get blood points on every rank reset based on your ranks for killer and survivor, so you can earn 2 million that way. There's blood points galore in codes every month. And it's just easier overall to get blood points. They increase the amount of blood points you can earn per game up from 32,000 to 40,000. So basically now every category is worth 10k. One of the biggest changes they actually made to blood points and prestiging is the change to the cost of nodes in your Bloodweb. A lot of people were saying that even though they expanded the prestige system and increased the blood point category cap, I guess, per game, that 1.5 million to prestige a character was just kind of too much. The grind for perks with the prestige and teachable change really wasn't reduced. So basically they made all nodes about 20 to 30% cheaper, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that overall. So now your blood points go a lot further, it's easier to get them, and therefore you get to spend more time completing blood webs. Or you could just be like a lot of other content creators that grind this game into the ground and just sit on your blood point cap forever and never spend them. But if you're like me and a lot of other people, you want to actually spend your points, hoard items, unlock perks, progress characters, prestige characters, etc. So one of the tips that I will show you is this right here. A lot of people don't know this to this day, that you can actually go through your blood webs a lot faster, so far as the entity isn't consuming your blood web. It's still faster, but it's really fast from like levels 1 through about 12. You'll notice here after I prestige Meg and I go through levels 1 through 10, I am just flying through the levels. And the reason that is because I'm clicking down my mouse, moving my mouse around, and letting go of my M1 click, and then selecting another node and doing it over and over and over. Because how the blood web works is, as long as you hold M1, you can unlock that node or buy that node as you're moving your mouse around. So it looks a lot like this. You just click, hold, unclick, click, hold, unclick. That's all there is to it. I'm pretty sure you can do this on console too, but I'm not 100% sure. I know this works really well on PC with mouse, but I'm pretty sure it works with controller as well. So again, the tip is literally just to click on the node you want, hold it, drag your mouse to the next node that you're going to buy, and as soon as that node that you clicked on initially finishes purchasing, unclick, click again, and drag, and repeat the process over and over. Now obviously, again, once the entity starts coming in, this process is going to slow down a little bit, but it'll still be a little bit faster than just clicking on the node and then moving your mouse afterwards, after it's purchased. So there's my tip. Hopefully that should help some of you. A lot of people, again, apparently don't know this. This has been in the game, I think, pretty much forever. And yeah, we're actually gonna keep this timer up, see how long it takes me to spend this 2 million blood points, and well, yeah, I guess I'll maybe find some funky or chill music for you nerds to listen to. Enjoy Bloodweb ASMR. Bye-bye.
just a boy. Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am. But right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy, and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this
Wow. So that took nearly 17 minutes to spend all 2 million blood points. It's crazy. And that's with using the trick. So roughly about 8 to 10 minutes per million. That's kind of insane. So let me actually do some math here. Because I've never actually looked into this. So there's a website you can track some of your stats, like how many blood points you've earned and spent. I'll post the link down below in the description of said website. But I think I just passed about 1 billion blood points earned. So if you take 1 billion blood points, divide that by 1 million, and we just determined that roughly 1 million blood points takes 10 minutes. So obviously you get 1,000. Then you take that times minutes. So you have 10,000 minutes. Now divide that by 60 to get the number of hours you spent. Roughly 166 hours. Or, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's about right. Let's say 170. Right? 170 hours divided by 24. Roughly 7 days. I have spent roughly 7 days, if not more, spending blood points in DBD. Let that sink in. A week of my life has been spent on nothing but blood webs. I don't know what you think, but that's kind of nuts. One suggestion that I actually have, and a lot of people have talked about for a while, is to actually give players an auto purchase feature where they can select and prioritize certain items and then just do like an auto completion of your blood webs. I think some sort of auto spend feature would be amazing for DBD. I think it's kind of long overdue. I think you should be able to prioritize items in a blood web, pre-completing it. Maybe like, let's say for instance, I want bloody party streamers, I want cakes, I want certain map offerings, lights, flashlights, and add-ons for the flashlights. And I could just tell the system to ignore everything else. And, maybe it would spend like maybe 5 to 10k, 5 to 10,000 blood points to essentially re-roll the blood web if it didn't complete enough or if there wasn't really anything in there. I also just think a feature like that alone would be kind of neat, where you could just spend maybe 5 to 20,000 blood points, re-roll whatever is left, or re-roll the entire blood web if you don't like what's on there. That way, it would be kind of like a blood point sink for people that I guess just don't care that much, or just want to clear their inventory of BP, or really just don't like their blood webs. But yeah, so in my opinion, this is one of the most boring things in the game right now, is just spending blood points. I think there's a lot of little cool things that they could do to sort of alleviate this. But yeah, hopefully you nerds kind of enjoyed the meme video, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. I love you. Goodbye.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong.